Hey guys, Crisis here, and today in this video I'm gonna show you guys all the hidden caches in army warehouses. This is basically to help you guys doing Ironman runs to find good stuff like basic tools, advanced tools, and expert tools. This was requested by a friend of mine that was having some trouble with Ironman, and this was like the quickest way I could think about helping him. So without
Что
further ado,
скажешь, брат?
let's start with the run, shall we? First off, we're gonna start on the Freedom base. And then we're gonna go to the other places. So on Freedom Base, once you get out of the main building, just take a turn to your left and you're gonna find the first cache next to the Jeep. Pretty easy, nothing much to do. After that, just to make your way
Эй,
to the
Stalker, с чем
main road next to the big tank, and you're gonna find another one. Pretty simple, they're pretty much next to each other, so not much to do. After that, just go to the right side where you go to the doctor, the medical building, and go to the other right side of the building, the other building next to it. Be careful not to go to the right side door in this case, because there's a burner there, and you can get pretty much, well, you can die with burners, right? So, just go to the left door, you're gonna see a safe with a cache. In this case, I got really lucky finding basic tools, so it gets me way ahead on the run, which was a pretty good find. After that, go to the medical building, take the right side door, and you're gonna find another tiny safe. Loot that. Sometimes you're gonna find something, sometimes it's gonna be empty, just how RNG is. After that, just make your way outside the building, and yeah, that's all the caches inside the Freedom base. After that, just go to the main bridge, as we're gonna go here. And just simply drop from the main bridge on top of the bus, like kind of the carriage. Just make sure you don't miss the jump because fall damage. And in the middle of it, you're gonna find a backpack. You can have some goodies too. After that, just be careful about dropping from the carriage because there are a few thunder anomalies and all of that can really hurt you. So just be careful and make your way up in the bridge. After you're in the main bridge, just keep going till the end, where you're gonna find a little shack to your right. Now, little shack, you're gonna find the other stuff.
Ну рассказывай, я весь внимание.
Just check that out, see what you can get. A few goodies, and after that, just go all the way down the road again, where you're gonna find a Freedom encampment with usually 2 to 3 soldiers in it. So. Kinda in the van that looks like the van from Scooby-Doo, you're gonna find the other cache. Just quickly check that. Now here is where things get interesting, because the other caches are gonna be kinda in the army warehouses, but you might find some enemies. So the left side caches are the harder ones, because you're gonna go into kinda duty territory in the farm and all of that. Just so I don't forget, check the cross before going there. Yeah. This is the part where you need to be careful, because you can find the duty guy in the middle of the campfire, as we are gonna see right now. So just watch out for that. And then there's gonna be a cache by the bus stop. So just quickly loot that and make your way down the road. So this is where you want to start playing more safely, more carefully. Just, you know, take it slow, because you can find a lot of duty patrols here on the road and on the farm to the left. In this case, I didn't find any duty soldiers in the road or in the farm, so it was pretty easy to just take the caches. So first cache is gonna be on the road. We could go there and get it. And then the other one is gonna be on the farm. And the right side shack, the shack to the right. You just check the deep side of the shack, and you're gonna find another cache there. Yep. After that, you're gonna go back to the road, and you're gonna push deeper into Rostock, where yes, it can get a lot harder, because you might see some duty patrols coming out of the road. So just make it down the road. I did find some trouble here, because I did find some duty soldiers at the end, but I also got some help by a group of bandits who just decided to rush the duty soldiers, because why not, right? So, after that we did kill some duty soldiers, because, you know, get some spanking into that duty, and we made our way to the next cache. So after this it's pretty easy, because you go into Merc territory pretty much. So you go up the hill, where you see a big down tree, just keep going forward, and you're gonna see a tiny shack too. In that shack you're gonna find our next cache pretty easily. Sometimes it can spawn something on the right and the bed. Some RNG goodies that can also get there. And then you go down, and you're gonna find a grave of a Stalker. In that grave you can find some good stuff sometimes too. In this case you didn't find anything. And you go deeper into the Bloodsucker village. And Bloodsucker village, just keep hogging the left side by the ruined buildings, and yeah, just keep hogging that till you find the next cache, which is right here. Nothing too big. And you go more to the left towards the Merc base. In this case I was welcomed by zombie parties instead of the Mercs. I don't really know why there's a zombie, like, just parties just going on here. Maybe, I don't know, dude, they're protesting against some of the zone rights, I don't know. So I had a bit of trouble here, because it was like 7-8 zombies, which I don't really know why. The Mercs aren't really, like, dealing with the zombie borders. So yeah, I deal with that. I loot the little shack that has a cache inside, and then I make my way to the Merc base. So on the road to the Merc base, you loot the cache next to the campfire. Nothing too big. Managed to find some expert tools, because I guess this run is really liking me, because that's pretty hard to find. And after that, we make our way to the right side. Don't forget to go to the hillside, because if you go to the road, you're gonna get a lot of radiation. So just do what I'm doing. Go a bit more to the right side, and through the trees. And we're gonna go to our other caches. So we arrive at the other cache, right next to another campfire. Managed to find a pretty good mercenary pathfinder suit, so not a bad suit. If I can repair that. We're ambushed again by zombies, which makes me realize that I'm probably playing a Walking Dead game. Because why the heck are there so many zombies? Maybe Monolith, dude, sending them to invade. So I deal with them. Nothing too big, just 3-2 zombies. So after, you know, my gun jamming like 15 times, but nothing too big. After that cache, you just go a bit more to the right, and you're gonna find a big house. Just go inside the big house all the way till the end, where you're gonna see another campfire, and that's gonna be your other cache. So far pretty easy, nothing too big. So after that, get out of the house. Don't forget to check the table. They can have a lot of food. Saves you trouble from spending money, and water, food, cigarettes, vodka, whatever. It's, in terms of food, you can find whatever you want on that table. Make your way down the road, and you're gonna find the other cache. But of course, nothing is too simple in the zone, and we get ambushed by some monoliths out of nowhere, dude. Quickly deal with that with some headshots, and they're not really that equipped, so that also helps quite a bit. Yeah. Quickly dispatch them, not much of a trouble, and then we go, yeah, we continue down the road. So after looting them, you're gonna take a bit of a detour here, and you're gonna go to the little passway here on the right, where you're gonna find some tables that can actually have some more food. So water, rations, vodka, wherever you want. And we're gonna find the other cache. This right here took a bit because I was way too heavy. Also, by the way, if you're going on these cache runs and you get heavy, which you might, because looting suits, weapons, parts, whatever it is, make sure you put them on a cache. Kind of in a safe spot, you know, so don't let things in a cache that you think you're gonna find trouble and then do like a few runs to get back to get them back to the freedom base or whatever base you want that you feel more safe. So yeah, we get here, we loot Takashi, we get some advanced tools. That's where I learned that the game really loves me, because it pretty much finished my quest and gives me the achievement of mechanic. So yeah, so far not a bad run, and we're not even done with all the Kashis. So after that, just make your way back the way we came. And now we're gonna go to Gatekeeper. Make sure you stick to the road because of anomalies that might be in the field. Okay, make your way to the right side, where you're gonna find a small camp. Make sure you loot the cache here. Also, I didn't play this. I played this really fast, but you should play it carefully, because sometimes you can find monolith and the encampment where you found the last cache, and on this road watching the radar. Because sometimes Gatekeeper is like sleeping on the job, and you're gonna find some monolith just, you know, gatekeeping the road better than Gatekeeper. Because, you know, Gatekeeper needs to take his sleepy, you know, his beauty sleep, or else how is he gonna defend the road, you know? So on the truck you're gonna find a cache, then make your way up towards Gatekeeper, and don't forget to loot this inside of this little van here, where you can find wherever you can find ammo, food, whatever. Here's the cache, and then again don't forget to check this little part here where you can find some bullets and everything. So we head towards our last two caches. Let's go down the hill towards the freedom base, to the big tubes. And on the big tubes you're gonna find the other cache next to a campfire right here. And then we got our last cache. So this cache you need to be careful because it has red radiation. You need a really good radiation protection, or else you're gonna have a lot of radiation. So pretty much I don't think this cache is worth it early game unless you have a lot of radiation protection. But if you want to go for it, just right there on the truck. So just loot that, and that's basically it. If you do want to loot this cache and make sure it's, you know, worth it, you know what you have to do in the zone, right, Stalker? You need to drink a shit ton of vodka, because that's the only way to get the radiation out of your corpse. Because that makes sense, and I approve of this Russian message. Drinking to get out of radiation. What a good message that is. So, after drinking all your vodka, just gradually drop into the ground. And then suddenly wake up in the middle of the bridge on the freedom base, because you were too drunk to remember what you were doing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. If you guys want to know or want another video about other areas where you can find the caches, let me know if this is the kind of content you want or would like to see. I'm also working on the review of Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl Radiophobia Overhaul, so I hope to get that out so you guys can see it. But for now, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see different stuff or some other kind of content, let me know, and I'll try my best to do it so. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, Stalkers.